5, 4, 3, 2.
And we're
wow.
live.
Hey.
A childish 2000s in your heart.
Yes. Yes, I am. Hello,
I'm gonna
Internet.
channel my inner Brian Wayne Foster and ask, "Are we on the internet?"
I think we are.
Yeah, we're live now on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch.
On Facebook.
Yeah.
Man, we really hit it big this time.
Wait, Facebook and Twitch?
Yeah, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch.
Ooh, careful.
Well,
I
hello,
know.
oh, you're
I
not
know.
a partner, I guess, so it
Nope.
doesn't matter.
Not yet.
Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, wherever it is you're streaming this lovely game from. Welcome to Desperate Measures. So, last time we left off, our heroes were trying to do this quest for this coastal town in the middle of a desert, trying to get their water supply back, because that bitch is dry. Let's see what else happened. We went on a hike for about 3 or 4 days. We made it to the mountains. All of a sudden, bam, Yuan-Tis. Oh my god, it's snake people! Demons!
They're monsters!
Shoot
Kill
them! Pew, pew, pew! Wait, they're not monsters. They're actual people. They have a son. Oh my god, we committed murder! So we revived some of them and healed some of them. We went to Taken. We entertained a Yuan-Ti child. And then we talked to the leaders. The leaders were actually pretty chill. I quite liked them. We learned that their home had been taken over by mind flayers and some other weird entities. They are doing some weird mind control, charming, some sort of shenanigans in which they are enslaving people and getting them to do their will. It is, in fact, quite terrifying. So these Yuan-Ti, who are on the surface world, were like, yo, we better do what they want, which is take the water from the river and pour it down our home into the underground area, which is where we are now. Look on the map. It's all covered in water. This water didn't used to be here. How are we alive underwater, you ask? I'm very glad you ask. As we were traveling down into this watering hole, I'm calling it a watering hole because there's water in the hole. Cue drum sound effect. Badach. Somehow there was a gaseous thing that was like making us make con saves every couple of minutes to an hour. I don't know. And eventually we discovered if you fail, you can breathe underwater, which is nice.
But you can also only breathe underwater.
Which is terrible. But
Cue anxiety.
that's okay, because we will figure out a way to reverse this eventually. This is not a now problem. You know what is a now problem? Stealthing our way through this empty space. You see on the map that it is empty, but it is in fact filled with different types of Yuan-Ti. Some looking more human, some looking more snaky, some having the snake arm thing, so the 3-head situation, not that fun. You know what is fun? A 4th level invisibility cast on multiple party members, and pass without a trace. What can go wrong? And that's where we left off.
Okay, so that brings us to you have just arrived. Basically, you are at the end of a tunnel that was gross, filthy, slimy, and you're looking out into a large cavern, as Colby said, filled with. What do you do now?
Stealth and swim?
Gonna be entertaining swimming in stealth. I don't know if that's
Like-
possible.
I mean,
I
like,
think-
keep it to the edge or something. I don't know.
Keeping to the edge, being quiet with your motions, not being loud, etc. What we need to do is find a fucking way to the next chamber, because I don't think our quarry is in here. Whatever the fuck our quarry is.
And I mean, Mithril may be light and all, but it's still kind of a heavy metal, so I'm assuming like Crocs on wash are just like walking on the bottom.
Well,
Mhm.
remember,
Yeah,
I also did take and
Oh, you
like because
did?
my armor pieces come off.
Yeah.
It's in my bag right now.
Sweet.
Took it off,
Nice.
that's right.
Yeah.
So
I
just
did
watch.
cast invisibility
Yeah.
on multiple people. Myself, Euturbian, and Crooks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. So we
Much
good.
obliged.
You're welcome, yeah. Everybody march forward. But remember,
Well.
stay within kit range.
I am theoretically doing that.
Okay. We are imagining that you are with us.
I'm here in spirit and vibe.
You are.
Teddy, I'll tell you if you get outside the range, because I know you can't see it.
Yeah. Well, from the looks of it, I'm like on the edge of it right now.
You are.
You're on the edge of kit range.
But if I remember, I have invisibility. Was it?
You have invisibility, so advantage on your stealth. Basically, you are see-through.
Ah. I'm assuming.
As am I. Yes.
Ooh.
So we're not Wash's invisibility, where we are in fact bones.
Yeah. No, we actually are invisible.
Yes. That sucked.
Yeah, that
I'm
wasn't the greatest.
Terrifying.
I still need to talk to Wash about that at some point.
How are we talking underwater?
Yeah. No.
Telepathy.
It's like my character
Talk to
hasn't
Wash about what
spoke
now?
yet, but
I think we established a month ago that we can talk fine.
Oh, we can?
Yeah, we
I
did.
think so. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
It's
Oh, yeah,
sad
'cause
that
we're,
that's
like,
how long
breathing
it's
water
been
now.
since we played.
Yeah.
gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Magic.
Babe, swallowed in ignorance.
Mm-hmm. You know what else is weird? Moving forward.
yeah. Which direction do we want to go?
I'll also try to
This
stay
way.
on Kit's range. So.
This way, try to clear up this part of the map. Maybe that's a tunnel. Until eventually go in that way. To the southeastern area. Oh, whoa, you're moving.
Okay, so I'm gonna interpret this map for you.
Mhm.
I
Please
think
interpret.
when Jeremy made this map,
Mhm.
he indicated that this chamber is the residential zone, is basically where they all live. And I
Mhm.
think he intended for these dark spots in the water
Mhm.
to be like columns or solid mass.
Mhm. Homes, if you would.
Homes, yeah. So the Yuan-Ti have they have carved their home into the rock of the cave system.
Mhm.
So each of these columns have like homes carved into them. All the walls have homes carved into them.
That's sweet.
And then the open spaces are all now you can see filled with basically floating debris. As the water flows through this area, it's kind of just washing all of their stuff they have in their homes and their living equipment around. So the water is kind of chunky.
Had a lot of crap in it.
I'm
Interesting.
sorry, just the image of chunky water just a little bit.
That also does upset me.
Sorry about that one.
No, you're fine. Oh.
So lightly obscured in this area?
What's up in this shadowy corner? Ba-doop, ba-doop.
Yeah, because I can see that with my dark
Yeah,
vision.
I just
Right.
failed at revealing that.
Oh, word.
Oh. It's just more caves. Well, there's only one.
So
Yes.
this area is very busy with Yuan-Ti.
Mm.
They are kind of everywhere.
Mm. Mhm.
3 of us are invisible, so
And we all rolled decent stealth checks. So we
Yes.
should be fine.
I
Um,
mean,
there
kind of.
is something of a like stealth can only cover so far. Like, yes, a decent roll will definitely get you far. But
Mhm.
when there's like nothing to stealth behind, like you can't stand in the middle of a swimming pool.
But chunky water.
Yeah,
True. What if we just
true.
grab a table and then just like use
Float
it
in the
to
water with
cover
the
people
table?
who aren't invisible? We could do that.
Just pull a table along while swimming. I'm a
Hold
table.
on. Do I have something that could help here? I might have something that could help. Give me a minute. I'm looking at my character sheet. I haven't looked at you in a month.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute.
It's been so long. I have a nice blanket. What if we just make a blanket that's just, being through the water
Hmm.
and use it to cover, I don't know, Amelia as she's swimming. That way she's not a body. It's just a blanket.
I don't know about this one.
Yeah, no. I think it'd be easier for us just to try and go for it.
Go another way?
I was about to say, even if we did, what about Kit and Wash?
Right. We can't cover everyone.
You know what? I mean, drink an expired potion, and for my stealth, it could just be every time someone looks at me, I pretend to be a corpse.
You could.
Just float just loosely.
Look at that guy. Just kidding, it's Bones!
Okay, actually, that might work.
Ah,
No, it
Maybe.
might actually work. Not
I
gonna
can
lie.
also go invisible.
Can you go invisible while passing up a trace?
It's already cast, so it wouldn't be
Oh.
me casting a spell while doing it.
Sweet. Then do the thing.
Are we
And then
actually
we'll just
doing
worry
this?
about Bones!
I find it really entertaining that we're all
I
like,
guess
we've
so.
got to be invisible, and then I mean, I get that. But
to be
Little
fair,
money.
we haven't
It's
talked
gonna
to
work.
these snake people.
Yeah.
They're compromised. They're compromised.
They're compromised.
I mean, they
Oh,
Might
right.
not
That is
be.
what's happening.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess I drink another expired potion.
Oh, we're doing this, are we? Okay.
Yes.
This is happening, I guess.
It's worth a shot.
oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good.
Amelia, grab a table.
I help Amelia grab a table.
Amelia can grab the table on her own, I think.
Right, she's strong. Never mind. Amelia, grab your own table.
Also, it's a table in the water. Wood floats.
This is waterlogged. It's not floating very well.
True.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll put in the water as a water log.
So, most of us are invisible. I think the idea is to get Wash and Amelia. Basically, our stealth checks is going to be whenever someone looks at us, we're stopping moving.
And Justice, you have 23 minutes to get to your interview.
Yes, I'm waiting
You
for
have a
my ride
timer.
to show up. So,
Mm.
You
when they
Mission
get here,
Impossible.
Once
I'm
the
very
ride
panicked
shows.
about the fact that they're not here yet. Trust me. But
Okay, I'm just
uh,
making sure. I don't want it to be like, oh god, I lost track of time.
no,
Okay.
I'm very much aware of the time.
Okay.
Okay.
Keeping
Thank
to the cave walls, we try to go till we find another exit. Here we go, boys and
And
girls.
the invisible kid will stay near the table, Amelia, and the pile of bones.
I was gonna say Euterbian's just beside Kit helping out.
Mm-hmm. This is perfect. Oh yeah, we need to be moving Amelia as we do this.
Just assume I'm beside Kit for the rest of this.
Understood.
Makes perfect sense.
Okay. Shall we march? Or swim?
Oh,
Whichever's preferred.
Sure.
Yay!
I mean, I guess
Movement.
don't go too far though.
Okay.
I'm trying not to.
I need to pull up Amelia's. There we go.
Just swimming along, swimming along.
Dang, that was a really good stealth roll before.
You did great. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I think
What
mine
was
was
your
pretty bad.
Damn, 32. Hello.
Hot damn.
I am a pile of bones.
That is what you are.
That's
Okay.
what you are.
And
Okay,
telepathically
so coming
Oh.
up ahead of you,
ahead of us.
and I am a failure of a DM because token's ready.
It's fine, it's fine.
You're fine.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some, instead of making you guys wait for me to find the right token, a token.
Just
A
put
token.
my token there and pretend it's a
Make a pig. I don't know. Why would you have a pig token ready?
Alright.
because of druid reasons.
Right.
True.
There. This snake icon indicates some kind of wanty looking doodad, as does this one.
Ugh. So many snakes.
A doodad or like a person?
Person.
Like a person, like a,
Okay.
a entity.
I'm like a doodad. Like a thing or a person or what are we talking here?
And actually, at this point, I am gonna bounce out, guys, just so I can get my son ready.
That is fair.
You guys have fun.
Bye.
Hopefully I'll see you
Later.
soon again.
It was nice to hear your voice.
Yeah, hopefully hear me later today. Peace.
See you next month.
Later, dude.
Good luck.
Colby, please tell me that next month was a joke.
It is a joke. We are not waiting another month to play this game. I love you
Good.
guys for that.
Good.
Yeah, that
About
wouldn't
to
be.
say, where are
any
you
fun.
going for a month?
I mean, I'm going to be in Maine in a couple of weeks. But other than that, I'm still gonna try to play.
Okay.
I'm gonna be in Michigan in a couple weeks, and I'm not gonna be able to play at least one time.
Okay. Well, let's try to coordinate so that way we can both play on the same day. Yeah. But we will worry about that day later. Right now, let's worry about the snake people that are in front of us.
So there are two Yuan-Ti and two Illithid, and they are they're basically patrolling the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
See them. Now that they are within your sight, you have seen them slowly moving basically in your direction, and they are just I don't know how to describe what they're doing. Making sure that all of the people in this area are in line.
Okay, wait. As I'm looking at these people, and as they're doing their thing, I am going to shove a potion in Wash's mouth.
What
I've been saving it for a rainy day. The elixir of death.
remind me what that does.
It was from the thing, the box of many things. When you drink this shadowy potion, you fall into a cataleptic state, as if you had cast the spell Feign Death on yourself. This effect lasts for 1d20 minutes.
Okay, roll a d20.
So he looks like a skeleton.
He acts like a skeleton.
Oh, he must be dead. For 20 minutes!
Holy shit.
Oh my gods. I
Okay.
rolled well.
Yes.
Bones.
Is that a good thing, though?
He's all skin and bones.
He's not even skin. He's just bones.
I just want
Okay.
someone to sing the song. He's on skin and bones. He's not even skin, he's just bones. I just
So
want
you
that to be a
guys
song.
are. Someone is going to now need to carry Wash.
I volunteer as tribute.
Can
You
you?
did this to him.
Hmm?
I said
Can
you
you?
did this to him.
Yeah,
I
he's
mean,
wearing mithril plate armor.
I attempt to, but then I remember I can't swim well, and I'm just like telepathically to Crux. Crux, I need your help carrying a corpse.
What did you? Ow.
I made him look even more dead with a potion. Help
But
me lift his body.
He could have done that
Right.
on his own.
Well, he's not that good of an actor.
I sigh in my brain.
Thank you. Now I need to delete the elixir of death from my inventory.
Okay.
How quaint.
Like, do I
Where
need
is
to
the-
make a roll to carry him in the water?
And as this conversation happens between you as about
Mhm.
the body,
Right.
the party of bad things
Mm-hmm.
come much closer and have now all right, let me review the stealth rolls to make sure that I'm doing this.
Okay. We got more like a 34 for Amelia. Amelia is a table. We got a 22 for Euterbian. We got a 30 for Kit. Da 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 da. 21 for Crux. Da 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 da. Who's invisible? Da 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 da. 32 for Vishara, also invisible. Boom.
And Justice, who's a corpse.
Yes.
And technically
Yeah.
has a 28 plus 5, I
Okay,
think.
so they
Yeah.
have not noticed you, surprising.
Fuck yeah.
They
Oh.
continue to move in this area, and Amelia just move on the wall, and they just let me
Oh,
roll
and
some-
from what Justice says, I didn't notice that he was commenting on the stream that Wash definitely refuses this potion.
Please, please, this will make you look even more dead. Please. Ayuda May, I already deleted it from my character sheet.
You can undelete it later.
Fuck.
I will roll for Wash. Let's have a contested roll to see who succeeds at this if you attempt to force it.
I attempt to persuade using my keen wit, my better judgment, and my charming good looks.
Okay, let me pull up his character sheet, and I will roll an insight against.
Good luck. I needed the luck. Fuck. What's the rule of my talisman? I need to check that real quick. Can I do it on things I'm proficient in, or is it the only things I'm not? Fails an ability check.
I remember you specifically saying before that it was only on things you were not proficient in.
Not proficient in. Good to know. Ah!
Okay, he is extremely irritated by this plan.
I'm sorry. I will make it taste better.
But he does see that like right now is not the moment.
I tried, man. I tried.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Glug 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 glug. Oh, we stealthy.
And then also to mention, since I can't move Wash myself, but I did pull him over into this little spot in the rocks.
So, crisis averted for now. The party patrolling bad things continues their patrolling without you.
Nice. Question. Is this a tunnel that leads somewhere, or is that just a really nice outcropping?
Let's just
I didn't
Okay.
hear. I'm sorry.
That's a really nice outcrop.
Got it. Okay. Well, thank you guys. Shall we move?
Oh, right. I gotta take this guy.
I'm going to leave Amelia here, like in the rock,
Fair.
because I keep forgetting to move her. We'll just say she's with you because.
Mm-hmm.
The
Exactly.
Okay, so you do see. So the people, and now that you're kind of in a
Mhm.
place where you have a vantage on quite a few of these homes and residences and the people that are moving about for your 60 feet of dark vision.
Yeah.
These people are all very subdued, very calm. Honestly, the best description there is you're in the middle of Stepford.
Nope.
Like they're all just peaceful.
Oh.
This is too nice.
This is far too creepy.
Something is
that's-
definitely wrong.
Oh, for sure.
Oh boy.
Let's kill the thing putting them in this mess.
And the feeling of being watched, now that we are, delving deeper and deeper, it's driving you bonkers. Like you find yourself constantly checking over your shoulder and just unable to stop looking around, trying to find the source of this feeling. Who's fucking watching me, and why don't they quit it?
Mm-hmm. 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 Well.
Just stop watching me. Like it.
I have no mouth, but I must scream.
Ah. Well, only one thing we can do. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
And I'd move Wash with me, but I can't move him.
I will. Actually, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna put him with Amelia.
Okay, and I'm
Because
carrying
it's so
him
much easier.
until.
He's
Noted.
now a backpack.
Backpack, backpack.
And coming forward, you can see that this is what would a snake person schoolyard. And there are small snake people collected everywhere.
Oh.
They seem to be engaged in some kind of physical activity at the moment.
You don't want to crash the kindergartner's recess. That's rude.
Who
Yeah,
says it's recess?
I don't know.
Could be gym class.
It
Let's
could
come
be
back during math.
That way the
for all
kids
we
be
know,
distracted.
for all we know, it could be slavery.
That's true. Let's ignore it for now. That came out wrong.
Let's just ignore it for now.
No, the child slavery for right now. Circle back to it.
So,
I'm having a bad day.
so this entire area, right here,
Ooh.
this zone, is
This
kind
zone.
of the school zone, and it is swarming with snake kids.
No.
Chasing each other.
We must go deeper into the neighborhood. Mr. Rogers' neighborhood.
We haven't met anyone named Roger.
I should have named someone else Roger. Darn it. Why didn't I?
You messed up.
I really did. Now I need to name a snake person Roger.
sure they have their own names.
I'm sure they do too.
You gotta find like a baby and name it Roger.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I love how we're just like blindly poking around in here right now. No
Um,
idea what's around.
Because we are now
Mhm.
away from the wall and we are not dependent on blending into the wall, we are now just dependent on our own ability to go and notice any fresh stuff.
Here we go. Stealth
Wait.
checks. Here we go.
Oh, another stealth check.
I will
Um,
bardic inspiration to Euturbian because I feel like she might need it.
Oh, thanks for that.
You're
Appreciate-
welcome.
I
Yeah,
will
I love you.
presently at this
we're-
point in time.
Well, I mean, does Wash even need to roll? Because he's like a corpse right now, you know?
He's a corpse. He's not moving.
So true.
He is playing dead the best of them. I'm
Where, I thought I
so
clicked on it.
stealthy.
Ooh, I am
So-
also super stealth.
Question: how long have we been in here?
You mean since we went underwater or in the neighborhood?
In
Neighbor.
the neighborhood.
I would say probably 10 minutes.
Okay, then pass without a
Yep.
trace is still up.
As is my potion. We got 10 more minutes of feign death potioning.
Nope, longer for him because we were in here for a bit before him going down.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So only like 5 minutes have passed of the 20.
Perfect.
Um, Croxall, you have
boy.
a terrifying moment when there's just a male Yuan-Ti is walking alongside a illithid of some kind. Yeah, they like their gender is impossible to.
Mm-hmm.
And they both pause and look directly at you. And you kind of just freeze and try to hold still and not be noticed. And there's
I'm
just
not
a long 3 or 4
here.
seconds. These aren't the droids you're looking for.
I'm invisible. You heard nothing.
And there's a long 3 or 4 seconds where they're actively trying to detect you and then they give up but your roll seems to be just barely sufficient with
Ooh.
Oh,
Yep. Oh, I do it. By the
We
skin
are
of my
awesome.
teeth.
You
we
are
are.
very lucky.
Yeah. Let's go try to
So,
get out of the neighborhood.
Also, DM, do you want me to go get dice to do rolls?
no. If you'd like to, if that would be enjoyable for you, you are welcome to do it, but you're not required to.
Well, otherwise,
I
I'm
love
just here.
playing with dice.
We need you here to be the voice of reason in this party.
Motherfucker,
Yes,
why
don't
is this
leave me
always
alone with
my
the children.
Here's the thing. Vishara is a chaotic lady. Kit can only do so much.
Don't leave me alone with the children. One of them might be basically dead, but no.
Wash is technically a child. True.
One of you motherfuckers better learn Raise Dead just in case I go down. Otherwise, you're all fucking toast.
I'm
Make sure you learn the
debating-
right spell.
Actually, bards can technically learn Revivify as a 3rd level spell now because of Tasha's Cauldron of Everything, I think. So, I can learn to heal people.
So you do see that ahead of you,
Yes.
within your 60-foot range,
Mm-hmm. Well, actually,
off this way, like in this direction,
mm-hmm.
you can. It's outside of your 60-foot range,
Right,
but
right.
there is a source of light, like
Ooh.
not even as bright as a candle, but it is moving along.
Mm-hmm. That's 120.
But in this area here,
Yes, this area.
you see nothing moving.
Ooh, the nothing
So
moving.
brief moment that you could try to just sprint ahead and not be seen by whatever is coming.
I say we bounce. And also, I have a fun ability. Eldritch Adapt Devil's Sight. So I can see 120 feet in darkness. And I
So
see the
you-
open area. And I'm just like, yo, we gotta go.
So then you can see that they are coming and that there's nothing ahead. And it's, if there ever was a time to make a break for it.
I just tap everyone on the shoulders telepathically, and I'm just like, okay, time to go. This direction. Hoi!
Tap on our shoulders telepathically.
It's more like a knock knock on your brains.
Ew.
I don't like that.
Icky.
Don't touch
Well, not
my...
really your brain, it's more like a knock knock on the soul.
Well, we better go after her,
Mm.
otherwise she's gonna die if she finds anything else.
True. So true, actually. Is this an exit, or is this just a really dope outcropping?
Let me see.
Just
So
do
this
this
is the
exit.
start of a tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it.
So let me describe what you're seeing. This is definitely a tunnel.
Yes.
Things to say. It is really gross. Like,
Mm.
the farther in that you go along this way,
Mm-hmm.
the more gross things. It's just slimy. There's even like, you're so deep in the water that like the film that you saw on the surface of the water when you first arrived, like you can almost feel the oil in the water.
Oh,
Ew.
look. What is this oily shit?
Which means
And there's just slime on
taste
the
it.
walls and just, yeah, you can probably taste it.
Ooh. Ooh.
It's poisonous.
Ugh.
You
who's
don't
to say?
Mm.
But let me give me 2 minutes. I need to make sure that I am understanding Jeremy's.
Mhm. Absolutely. In the meantime, do we want to pull something out of the box?
Out of the box.
I don't
Out
know
of
what
the
box.
box.
Your box. But
Oh, my box. I have that box.
You do have the box.
I
Yeah,
have,
You have time.
I gotta find the document for that shit.
I have a fun problem.
What's up?
Uh-oh.
If the oil is flammable,
Oh no.
yeah.
You can't activate your gloves unless you want the whole place to go boom.
Sounds like fun.
Hey,
Also,
guess
it's in our lungs.
Yeah.
I don't think putting fire in our lungs is a good idea.
No.
Just hold your breath and light it.
what? No.
What if
Come on.
it's also in the lungs of the creature that's viscerating this oil?
Just gotta live a little.
Or maybe it's in its pores? Where does oil come from on a creature?
Probably a gland.
Either a gland or it'll like come out of a gland and then seep out of their skin.
Mm-hmm.
So, gross.
Super gross.
It's the same way that human oil works, and I hate that I said that out loud.
Oh, nice.
Even worse, I hate that it is technically accurate. I hate that.
We all got sucked into the tunnel.
Ah, we're in a wall.
Like all of a sudden, I
yes.
just saw. Oh, okay. We disappeared.
So I have so this tunnel is 500 feet long,
Oh,
and
shit.
there isn't really a visual representation of that.
That's
Ah.
okay.
So this large area of rock will suffice to be our tunnel.
Yay.
So
Now,
we're
I
still
would
underwater,
like for
though.
you guys to
Yes.
establish. Yes, we're still underwater. I would like for you guys to establish a marching.
I'm in the middle. As I have the best sonar range, but I'm a squishy lady.
Yeah, so I'll be out in front as per usual. I'll have Wash. Or how much time's passed now since he's been given this feign death potion?
It only makes him look dead. He can still do things.
No, he's
Oh, he
he's officially like feign death makes it pull it up, but I was under the impression that it basically is
Oh,
he
It
can't.
says
I'm gonna
that he's
just
in a
pull up.
catatonic state. So, no.
Oh, so I literally just killed him for 20 minutes.
Yeah,
Basically.
that's what we were saying.
Oh shit!
yeah, that's why he was wanting to refuse and didn't want to, because now if we get into trouble,
didn't realize
down.
what I was doing. I owe Wash an apology.
I mean, that's why I'm having to carry him, because he can't move
That
himself.
makes sense. That makes sense. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If you guys would like to, you can give him. It's been about 10 of the 20 minutes. You can take a 10-minute breather to give him time to recover before going forward, if you would like.
I would like to do that.
I'm also down for that because I need to just apologize. In the
Yeah,
meantime,
you do.
maybe
Probably would be a good idea.
maybe we can get him a present from the mystery box. That could help me apologize.
Well, during this brief 10 minutes of time, Crux would like to kind of inspect the walls and stuff a little bit on this tunnel, see if he can kind of glean any kind of information or find anything that might give some kind of idea of what the hell's going on down here.
All right, make either an investigation or perception, your choice.
They're both garbage for me, so
I can give you. Never mind.
19 perception.
19 is good enough. So you okay. Now there is a solid layer of this slime substance virtually over every surface that you've so far been exposed to. And logic tells you that when you're underwater, trying to spread slime onto a rock, it would just dilute into the water. So it makes logical sense to you that in order for this slime to be separate from the water in the way that it is, it would have had to have been applied before the water came.
Joy. That's interesting.
Why are you making that face?
Oh, I just
Can you see him?
what?
Can you see any of us?
Yes, I have 120 feet of dark vision.
Except for we're
I've-
invisible.
I
True.
can't see your face. Forget I said anything. I forgot you were invisible.
And
you
you're
for
the one that
reminding me,
gave
Kate.
it to me.
You can see his mental face of ew.
Maybe he
Yes.
made a contemplative noise, like, well, that's weird.
Never
Possible.
mind. I was trying to improv, but I forgot the first rule of improv. Remember what? Well, the first rule is don't say no. The second rule is remember what was said before. And I forgot the second part. So, it can be.
Apparently,
good,
the
it's all
second
good.
rule is don't forget the second rule.
Kind of. Yeah. But yeah, Crux will actually make mention of his findings to the group because this is slightly disturbing and
So, that is disgusting. So, question. Is this oil the thing that's making us be able to breathe underwater? Like this mixed with water means we can breathe underwater?
honestly, I haven't the slightest idea. I'm not an
Or
alchemist.
was it... No, it was a gas at first in the air that made us want to be underwater.
I don't think so. I think it's because we were in the water with the substance. If I
So they-
remember correctly. DM, was it a gas that we encountered that made us forced to breathe water, or was it the oily
I thought it
film
was
stuff
oil
in the
on
water?
the top.
Yeah, I figured it was the stuff on the water. DM.
Chelsea?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm letting you guys
Hmm.
discuss.
Okay.
It is impossible for you to tell either way.
Mm.
Oh, joy.
Yucky.
Mm-hmm.
Even better.
Mm-hmm.
And in the midst of this discussion,
Mm-hmm.
Vishara, you were the first to notice, but eventually everyone notices that there are whispering sounds coming from, like, there's no direction, and it's almost like it's an auditory sound,
Mm-hmm.
but it's different from sounds that you hear with your. It's
Mm-hmm.
like you're hearing these sounds with your.
Oh, fuck. So it's like a mass telepathy, but many people are just whispering in our minds. Oh, that's creepy. Oh, who's whispering in our minds?
Ew.
This is not fun.
So all of us get this, or is it just Vishara?
So first Vishara, and then within a few minutes, you all start to become aware of the whispers.
Is this
And there is also occasionally a female chuckle.
Oh.
DM?
Yes.
Is this something that has been like happening the whole time and we're like just now mentioning it? Is this has this been happening from the beginning and it's been like in the back of your head, and now that we're in here we're like, oh, this is what's going on?
I will say that since you have been in the water, there has been an occasional moment where you like, who's whispering? No, I must have been. And like you've kind of been talking yourself out of it.
Yeah. But like now that we're standing still, it's like, oh, this is not Vishara fucking with me. This is a completely different.
No, like there's actually some whispering going on.
Oh yeah. You guys hear that whispering? That's creepy, right?
Yeah, I'm not much of a.
Me neither. Oh, this place is just. Oh. I cannot wait to get out of here eventually.
If we get to.
How's Wash looking?
Don't say that.
So with this brief 10 minutes of investigation and discussion, Wash does return to come.
Hey, I'm sorry for force feeding you a potion.
He's not amused.
Yeah.
I don't know, like I don't want to speak for Justice, so I will just go ahead and say that he's not in the mood to discuss it, and he just kind of.
That's fair. I will apologize at a later point in time.
Wash is giving us the silent treatment.
He's definitely full pouting.
Okay. Well, I will give you your present. I'm sorry.
It hasn't been a nice week for him in the party. He got punched. Now he got force fed a potion.
He killed innocent people.
That too.
He repented. He is
Wasn't
trying.
it also this week he got swallowed by a worm?
He did.
Yeah, that too. That too.
This is Wash's very bad week.
Yeah. Not good. Not
After
a good
like
time.
2 months of being with us on the open sea.
Joined up with these weirdos and then did not have a good time.
As soon as this dude got on land, everything went south.
Having a bad time, please stop me now.
So, serious question though. going further forward.
Oh, fuck yes.
Oh boy, this is gonna be fun.
We are already here, and I cannot teleport everyone out of here. And I am not going through that schoolyard again. Brings me
Okay.
to...
Moving forward.
Ah,
Moving forward into the slime
unknown.
tunnel. The slime tunnel. So there is definitely, you are all kind of having your own personal struggles with various feelings about who's watching and why, and are we even safe here? And everyone's feeling various levels of not okay.
Mm-hmm.
Very various.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds appropriate.
And you make your way quite a distance. The tunnel seems to just kind of wind on and on for quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
And ahead of you, there is a kind of a shimmering bluish light
Ooh,
a distance down the tunnel.
sweet. I think there's light up there.
Well,
Well, I might not be an expert, but I think you're right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna assume Amelia and Wash are coming along.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Stay behind Kit.
I'm also behind Kit. I am there.
Yay.
I think Wash and Amelia are behind me. And I am directly behind Kit in this marching order.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The two people with actual weapon range.
Mm-hmm. You are there as a buffer in case some people come up behind us. And so that way you can protect the range folk so they can do their job.
Because you won't die right away. Because you're the only healing.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Moving right along. Anyways.
That's a good song.
It
I love
really
it.
is.
Yeah.
The Muppets did good work.
They really did. Whatever happened to them?
They're still doing stuff. Anyways,
They are? Holy shit.
We'll talk
how
about
did
it
I
later.
not know
Anyways.
So as you approach closer and closer,
this? Mhm.
this blue light that is ahead,
Right.
about, I don't know, probably 60 to 90 feet away from it,
Mhm.
you hear a female voice, and she says, "I'm so eager to greet such honored guests into my home. Please come closer so that we can get to know each other a little better."
oh, I
Okay.
don't like this.
Does everyone remember the
Feel
plan?
We had a plan?
weird. There was a plan.
What? Yeah, what? This is the
There's-
first I'm hearing of a plan.
This is the first I'm hearing of it too. I just wanted to be the comic relief.
Ha 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 ha.
This is not a very fun moment for comedians.
I think the plan is listen to her, and then the moment she does anything super shady, coordinated strike.
I think the plan is survive.
It is about as well as a two-footed cat.
She laughs at this comment, and she says, Now, why would I ever harm such treasured guests? It is such a rare opportunity for me to have the
They were talking
the
telepathically.
pleasure."
Oh no.
One more time, Chelsea, and then after a moment, whoever spoke could go, please.
Sorry.
She says she's saying something about, like, it's a rare opportunity for me to have the pleasure to And then I think Bashara has something to say.
Yeah. Oh. Well, let's not keep her waiting. Dodge.
This is gonna be great.
Yep.
I'm just gonna turn back to Amelia and watch and be like, alright, you two better
Oxal will
realize
approach
bad
very
things."
carefully.
I'm also approaching very carefully.
It'd
I'm
probably be better if we
following
weren't
'cause I
all
have
in a
to.
little group, but 'cause who knows? This could be something with a big mouth, and then boom, we're all lunch.
Snacks.
Really? Who knows?
I don't like this situation.
I really don't either.
Yeah, who decided to move forward?
This is a tunnel! What did you expect us to do?
Turn
Only
around!
get one choice. I mean, we're here for a purpose, but oh boy.
Oh boy.
That was perfect.
Alright.
So yeah.
Okay, so
We're
we
going.
have arrived into the presence of this this shining blue light.
Mhm.
You can see that she is definitely female, even though her features are strange. You've never seen a creature quite like this before. And it's really not comparable to anything that any of you are already familiar with. However, there are features that could be described as maybe lizard-like. There are features that are really only describable as like an abomination, like not natural. There is elements of some kind of gray matter, and this gray matter is very much collected into, I would say, chunks on the lizard-like body's back, kind of. Almost like okay, so if you were to take like some kind of large slimy gray matter and fuse it onto the back of some kind of lizard-ish creature, like a tumor.
Ew.
Yum. Try the gray stuff. It's delicious.
No.
Teddy, we're not friends anymore right now.
Oh
Okay.
god. I kill myself.
So is there a map? Is there a token? Is this
There
theater
is not.
fine?
At this moment, there is not a token because what you are seeing is in further examination,
Yeah.
this, whatever this creature is, it's not actually present.
Oh.
As you stare at her, it, they, them, it is a watery image that that kind of swirls in and out of focus, and it's clear that through this image, whoever is portraying it or causing it to happen can see you, and this is a live and somewhat in-person interaction, but for some reason they are not physically present.
Got it. So Hologram. Got it. Projected image. That makes sense. Okay. I'm just gonna drop invisibility on myself and keep it up on my allies. Hi. How's it going?
Tashara, dear, it is such a pleasure to have you.
Oh, you know my name. That's fabulous. Well, sadly, I do not have the pleasure of knowing yours. What is it?
And Chelsea forgot the name because Jeremy made it, and Chelsea.
It's Roger.
It's Roger. Roger's neighborhood. I am heading back to my computer. Give me 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm. All that.
It's Roger's neighborhood.
This Roger's neighborhood. I would watch that sequel.
Reboot.
That'd
Yes.
be quite interesting. I'm not gonna lie.
This is the
Roger's not-
remix.
Roger's not so friendly neighborhood.
So we had no choice. Nope, I can't turn that 6 song into this.
She answers your question promptly, unlike Chelsea.
Yes.
She says that her name is Cerulean.
Beg pardon?
I will type the name for you.
Like the color.
Oh, so it is the color and I'm not hearing things. Okay.
You're not hearing things. Her name is Cerulean. Oh,
No,
but spelled with an
the color.
S-Y. Hello, hello, hello.
Huh.
Yeah,
Well,
I was gonna
that's
say I'm pretty sure I heard it differently, that it was not the color.
I just love, like, I'm imagining whenever we play D&D and whenever we meet someone, just there's an anime title sequence. Well, not a title sequence, but just some animation that says the correct spelling of someone's name.
Oh, that would be great because I've been butchering some of these names in these notes apparently.
Yes.
Just like a little overlay that just pops up.
Mm-hmm. You only get it one time unless you ask the universe very politely.
Lord does not need to put me in charge of any closed captionings because I cannot spell.
This closed captioning provided by technology.
Right.
But back to this. So, Miss Cerulean,
Yes.
how are you doing today? You doing okay?
Today is an excellent visit.
Oh, I am so glad. Would it be correct to assume that you are the lovely entity in charge here?
I do find myself tasked with such a burden, and I will do my very best to live up.
Oh, well, if it's a burden, you could just, I don't know, give these lovely people mind flayers back their sentience, drain the water out from this lovely, lovely area. Because you said it yourself, it is a burden. And why burden yourself with responsibilities when you can just have fun,
I would never abandon children.
Oh, these are your children now.
Well, of course.
Okay. This is an interesting dynamic. So, adoptive mother, I assume?
A mother is simply the one who offers love and safety, education, and all.
Yes. All of those things are very good. How did you come about being these people's mother? I am quite fascinated to hear the tale.
Tell you what. Why don't you and your friends join me in my home?
Where?
And we will have a very long discussion
Mm,
about exactly that.
yes. And where is your home exactly?
You are excuse me, well on your way toward joining. simply continue as you have.
Yay! Well, I must say, I look forward to meeting you in the flesh. You seem like a lovely person.
Turn the sentiment fully.
Thank you. Okay. So, just down this hall right here, or is it the other one? I'm bad with directions.
I'm sure you'll find it. And
Got it.
I can wait patiently.
Okay. That's so sweet. Okay. I just turn around and I'm just like, whoa. Now the left one or the right one?
Crux looks at
right
Vishar
one?
and just shrugs.
I can't see
I still
you.
can't see you.
Still, it works for him.
Amelia is the only one that's like visible besides Wash. So Amelia, left or right? Where are we going? Where are we going, girl?
Amelia doesn't really have a preference in mind, but I will. So you guys are. I will further clarify the situation by
Please
saying that we are still like in the middle of that tunnel that kind of only leads
Oh, it's
forward.
still a tunnel. Okay,
Yes,
I thought we
Mhm.
were in a room with a bunch of branches for a minute.
No.
Okay. Ooh. Let's go forward. We will see you later, Miss Cerulean.
Isn't our thing that we always go left first? Isn't that a thing we decided like
I think so.
Way
a
back
long time ago?
Which is
decided
odd
that
because
the beginning
Yes.
of cave exploration days. So
Because the left way is the right
continue
way.
with tradition.
Yes. Although I think we kind of broke tradition actually as we went right towards the shadow when we
Even
first
Justice,
exited.
even
Yeah.
Justice messaging in this stream. Always go left.
Well,
He's
we
one
will.
of us. He's beyond.
He is. He speaks from beyond. Way to go, Wash. We're
And
going
he's also
left.
on his way home as well.
Yay! I
Ready.
can apologize. Well, we will be continuing forward, Miss Cerulean. Thank you for your patience.
It's Cerulean,
Sure.
not Cerulean.
Cerulean.
I don't know.
Cinderella.
Perfect.
Cerulean. Cerulean.
Potato. Fire a warning shot, Patterson.
The Crux is trying to go further down the tunnel, or are we at a T right now, or are we just in the middle
We
of
are
a
just
long
going
tunnel?
forward.
It's
going-
a tunnel.
Okay.
It's a tunnel. We are now in the middle of shadow. Hooray!
Yay.
Yay! The darkness consumes us.
Darkness.
Into the darkness we march.
Into the darkness we go. Into the forest we go.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
So
I've come to. Yes.
you find yourself at the tail end of well, not the tail end. You can sense that the tunnel is coming toward its end. So let me do some more
Kind of had a feeling you would be.
revealing.
I mean, that was kind of a fucked
is
up
a
thing
map.
to do.
The map of our life. The road that leads us to our destination, the place where we're going. We feel the map where we're going. The map where we're going and going and places and going and all.
Where is that from?
I don't know, I just made it up.
Kobe's brain.
Are you sure?
I
'Cause,
feel like I did.
I know that
A
from
musical.
somewhere. Yeah, from a yeah.
Maybe I stole the beat from somewhere without realizing it, but the lyrics I believe are my own.
I don't think so. At least not the first ones.
It sounds vaguely like Into the Woods, but it's not quite right.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Was I literally riffing off into the woods just now?
You were pretty close to it, yeah.
Yeah, you were.
Damn,
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm riffing without even realizing.
It was really
So-
close.
We have arrived in a strangely empty chamber.
I
Yay.
don't like this.
I don't like it
It's
either.
anxiety.
Is there a rock nearby?
There are plenty of rocks.
I'm gonna pick up a fairly decent sized rock and just kind of lightly toss it into the room.
Great.
Okay.
Do we still have Pass Without a Trace up by chance?
I'm not throwing it
Probably not.
at somebody.
So?
It's more towards the ground to check and see if like anything's gonna happen. I'm not trying to hurt anybody. I'm just trying to see if anybody is in there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The rock flies with momentum for a time. And oh shit, my phone is talking. Sorry.
How
How
do
do
you
you want to do this?
How do you want to do this? Everybody wins.
Yay.
The rock does have its own momentum for a time, but the water quickly diminishes that momentum. It doesn't fly far and gently floats to the floor and sits there.
I keep forgetting we're underwater.
Yeah.
It's fair.
I can't. Teddy asked a good question. How long have we been going from
Because-
when we entered the neighborhood chamber thingy?
Well, because we did
Say
take
it's
a
been about a
10-minute
half hour.
break. Yeah, because we took a 10-minute break
half an
to
hour.
let Wash get finished off there.
Mm-hmm. So we're still invisible. We're still passing. This is great.
Oh, are we?
I think so. Yeah, because invisible and pass last for an hour both.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Well, I have a flavor drink. Do we want to take a swig before we go?
I'm afraid of what flavor it is.
I think it's soda flavored.
So, I'm just going to, kind of spit out this, asking the question of how do you drink something underwater?
You just
You know that episode of SpongeBob where they have their helmets on and they put the tea bags in the water? It's kind of like that.
yes.
You just kind of open it and then like suck it up out of the water with the varying water around it.
Mm-hmm.
As
Hmm.
someone who has never seen SpongeBob very much, I'm concerned. That's a weird
I'll
picture.
find it somewhere and I'll send it to you.
Mm-hmm.
It
Put
doesn't
the
happen
GIF in
very
chat.
often. I'm talking of a very specific episode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I know.
Mm-hmm.
That's
It
a
was in
weird
like the
thing to
first
say.
couple of seasons. Yeah. Ah. Well,
Well, do we need to possibly redo some stealth rolls, or after wandering through that cave and having that conversation with that woman
I
or that
feel
entity?
She already knows we're here.
Yeah,
She
but
knew
that,
name.
that could be anything else, though.
Okay, sure. No,
I'm
that
just
actually
saying
makes
it'd be a good idea.
sense. It probably would be, yeah.
See how bad I roll this time.
I believe in you. Holy
Not
crap!
that bad.
That's
You're
immaculate.
fine. Oh.
So yeah.
Oh no!
With that conversation and everything, like Teddy said, it would be a good idea to refresh.
Okay, well, I no longer have advantage because I dropped invisibility on myself, so I could.
I don't think it matters.
It really doesn't.
I mean, at
Oh
least with
my
Pass
God.
Without a Trace, you got at least, a 20 still.
A
I think
35
that-
actually.
I think the best part of that roll is that Kit doesn't know
Kit
that
don't know.
they rolled terribly. Kit
It
thinks
doesn't know.
that they are super stealthy, I'm sorry. And so it's kind of like Gronk in The Emperor's New Groove.
Yes.
Through town.
Jeez. This is gonna be good.
Meanwhile, for the first time in a while, I have to do math.
Okay.
I just think they're anxious as hell and not paying attention.
It's
Probably
entirely likely.
I don't know how much the other thing is, but that's a total of 16.
Ooh.
Plus 10?
I
I was
don't know
gonna
what
say that-
various traces stuff does.
Pass without traces plus 10, so
So
27.
27.
Damn. Way to go, girl.
Damn.
Yeah, you were
What's
stealthy.
even better? I'm using the dice set that Chelsea got me for Christmas for the first time, so thank you, Chelsea.
Oh,
Nice.
Noise.
I need to go find that. It's in the other room. Because I want to look at them now. They glow in the dark.
Yeah, no, I put them in a mini bag that's in my big dice bag. So
I like that. Yeah. Where did I put them? Nope, these are not. These are not. These are not. Where the flippity flops are you? They're somewhere. I will find them later. What's happening?
Don't know what is happening.
So you guys have discovered a fairly empty tunnel. However, there is just how to describe it? Like, I'm struggling to put ideas and emotions in words.
Does it make us feel bloated? Does it make us feel anxious?
This tunnel is not currently occupied, but it doesn't feel empty.
is it kind of like that feeling of when you like walk through like a library hall when it's kind of towards the evening and you're like, something is here, but there is nothing here?
Yes.
Like a librarian, just stacking a bookshelf, but you don't know what shelf they're at. You only hear the noises of books being moved. Something like that?
Something like that.
Like
Sweet.
a liminal space.
Yes.
yeah.
I am proud of us for coming up with this analogy together. What I'm not proud of is my ability to lose a new dice set.
Well, shall we?
Oh, I found it. It was in my dice tray. Of course, that's where it would be. Yes, I'm ready. Let's go.
Wait, are we going down this tunnel or up into this big open space?
I think we're going into the open space.
How dare-
Hey, welcome.
How
Hi.
Arrived.
Hey.
Welcome back.
How dare-
So, flashback to 10 minutes ago. Hi. I need to apologize for something that I did. Remember when you were saying no telepathically in my head about that potion to make you basically a corpse? What if I told you that I did? Put it in your mouth. I gave you the puppy dog eyes, and you were like, fine. And then you went unconscious for 20 minutes.
Not
I'm sorry.
unconscious. Still consciously aware of everything. Just can't do anything.
Yeah.
And I'm very sorry I put you through that.
We call that a big oof in the business.
It is a big oof, but I have something that might make you feel better.
Stop opening. Go away.
And I'm going to do something that Vishara has never done in her life. For this fight and this fight only, whatever it is we're going to be doing, until we get the fuck out of here, you get to wear my feather pen talisman.
What does this thing do?
Out of character time. Okay, so you know all those times I get to roll a d4?
Yeah,
and you're
yeah.
just like, damn, that's busted as shit. Every time you make a skill check that you are not proficient in, and you feel like you're going to fail, you can say, I'm spending a charge to roll a d4,
Okay.
and add it to your total. You can also use this for initiative.
Oh.
That's how I get busted initiative rolls all the time.
Makes sense.
Yes. So, congratulations. You are now the proud owner of a red feather talisman that I'm just clipping in your hair right now.
This is an acceptable compromise.
Excellent.
I keep forgetting that Watch
Apology
has
accepted.
Mm-hmm.
I apologize.
Okay,
it makes it
that was
difficult
nice.
for me
Not
to not
relevant.
end up saying some.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go forward, shall we? Hoi!
I'm just waiting.
Yes.
Chelsea needs to take a quick break, so everybody take a bio break.
It's fine. In the meantime, guess what we can do? We can pull items from the mystery box. We haven't done that in like 10 sessions.
Hey, guess what? I also have to go to the bathroom, so no.
Darn it! I'm gonna get.
No.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna get food because like I haven't eaten in ages.
My initiative's gonna be busted now.
Yes.
I
this is
already
what
have
you
a
already
do.
plus
busted.
14.
Now you get to add a D4 onto it. Nothing is going to pass you.
And instead of a plus 14, it's a plus 15 to what would that be? 18?
18. 15 or 15 to 18.
Yeah.
Yes, that is how math works.
Busted.
Fast as fuck, boy. With a big iron on his hip.
I just snuck like 4 rolls upstairs.
Big iron on his hip.
Oh yeah, I got some new dice recently. I saw them at the store and I was like, these are so mean.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Let me just take out Chelsea's dice out of my thing. Have I opened you yet? I have not opened you yet.
How dare.
Jesus.
Town of Awa Freya rode a stranger one fine day.
So, Justice, were you listening along for what you could?
For what I could, yeah, it wasn't a whole lot, if I'm honest. I know we encountered an entity named Cerelian. But that's it.
Did you catch Cerelian's description?
Nope.
She's a creepy foreign entity.
So you will for sure be the one to have something to say about this description. So I will repeat what was said.
Okay.
Cerelian appears to have okay, so imagine if you were to take some kind of like maybe lizard-ish entity, possibly. There are lizard-like qualities to this figure. But on its back, it has like imagine if you were to take some kind of slimy gray matter that is like tumor-like on its back, and it's like this large blobby bumpy mass on its back.
Huh. Do I know this creature, maybe?
No, nobody has
No, okay,
ever seen
alright.
anything like it. But, like, out of character, I'm pretty sure that we are going to be hearing your theories.
So there's a lizard-like creature with pus on its back? Gray, sludgy pus?
It's not pus, it's like a physical matter, like
Oh,
I don't know,
okay.
like
Like a growth.
like a growth, some kind of fleshy.
Like a tumor, but gray.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Okay.
I have no idea what this is. Like
Oh,
Justice has
and-
no idea what this thing is.
Well, I know it's a Jeremy creation, so it's an abomination for sure.
Maybe a troglodyte?
I will say that this creature, as it is, like as it is currently being described, does not exist in any book.
I was about to say this is a Jeremy creation. This is a bastard.
But elements of it are taken from various places.
Oh no. Oh no.
Diabolist.
Oh, I have a theory, and I'm not happy about that.
It's meant
Chair
to
of the
kill
class.
us.
Is it a slad? I hope it's not a slad.
I don't even know what that is, but the fact that
Because
you're
if it's
afraid of it
gray,
makes
it's
me
either
afraid
a
of it.
death slad or a gray slad. Those are both bad. Or it's a friggin' aboleth still. I don't know. Honestly.
We were never
Um,
gonna find anything good down here.
No, definitely not.
Oh,
Um,
and
Mine
also,
is, like slightly acceptable, but otherwise,
yeah, and also, I ended up investigating some of this tunnel that we were going through of like the oily substance and whatnot that's kind of in the water as well. And apparently, it was there, like the way it was applied to the walls and whatnot indicate that it was there before, like all of this water was here.
mm,
So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that, but
I mean, theoretically, it would have been here and then realized it needed water. So,
maybe. I don't know.
like, they could have like a small water source and been like, "Hey, more."
True.
more sugar.
Or
Men in Black, anyone? No.
yeah,
Yep.
no, exactly.
Possibly.
I remember the Edgar suit. That was a joke.
Yep.
It was Edgar, but wasn't Edgar.
As always, I am unaware.
That's okay.
Oh.
I feel like this time it might be better that you are not.
It's a alien bug creature wearing a man suit after you devoured the insides of the man.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's basically a giant cockroach. So he gets inside and he asks the man's wife for a glass of water and with sugar.
Lots. And lots. And
Of sugar.
lots.
To the point of like just wet sugar.
Basically, yeah. There's like 2 inches of sugar just in the bottom of the cup.
Yep. And it's like a tall glass of water.
Yeah.
Can I get a tall drink of diabetes?
It's just like
Mhm.
more sugar. It's
Anyway,
greedy.
that was an impersonation that I didn't need to hear today. Anyways,
I am gonna get back on my computer. Everybody get ready.
Oh, snap.
It's happening again. Oh,
We're gonna stop.
happening again.
So anyway, I started blasting.
As one does.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and since you're back, I guess roll a stealth roll if you're trying to be stealthy.
Oh, I mean, yeah, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And then add 10 because Pass Without a Trace is still going.
Okay. I'm also gonna add one of my things.
Are you gonna add a D4 because you're not proficient in it?
How many charges does it have?
10 charges.
Sure.
With that many?
Yeah.
Let's go.
So
I'm keeping track of the charges, so just tell me whenever you're expending a charge.
gotcha. Expending a charge. So that's 26 plus 10 for 36.
36.
Nice.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
I am a floating skeleton.
You're not anymore. We took a break, so you were no longer a skeleton.
Well, his potion of
An hour-long break?
invisibility. No, his,
An
yeah,
hour?
his potion is still
Oh,
going,
right.
but
You're
the
still a
one,
skeleton.
Yeah.
yeah, but you're just
Oh.
not catatonic
Oh, I
anymore.
just put a hair clip on a corpse. Ugh.
You put it on like my hat.
Ugh. I'm
Yeah,
glad
we'll just
we're
say
not
you pinned it on
popular
his
enough
hat.
to have fan artists who do things.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You never
putting it
know.
on the hat. That's better. That's
You
better.
never know.
You never know with corpses. And
I'm sorry, the only thing I'm picturing is like a skeleton with the Peter Pan hat. Sorry.
It is not a Peter Pan hat, okay?
It's got a red feather and I didn't know what your hat looked like, so
It's more of like a Barbosa hat now. Like from
Okay.
Pirates of the Caribbean, you know?
yeah, gotcha.
oh yeah, that guy.
Not much
Yeah.
better.
It's a little bit better, but it's very funny either way.
Mm-hmm.
Barbosa is just a little more of a badass than Peter Pan is all.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Anyway,
Depends.
We ready
are you
to
going
go?
Disney or are you going Grim?
I know what I have to do once this session is over. I have to find Jonathan.
Please.
So, this room is empty, but is it really?
Of course not.
I don't know.
I'm just gonna
Can I
be telepathically searching for this lady. Hello?
There is with this telepathic. Now that this is the first time that you have really paid much attention, at least that you have expressed that you're paying attention to your telepathy. And along with the growing sense of being watched, you have also been developing a growing sense of when you don't have a great cell phone connection and there's static on the
Mhm.
line.
Yep.
Is there static on my telepathic?
There is your telepathy is getting staticky. There's just kind of buzz in the back.
Okay, I'm freaking out and just hugging Wash because he's the only person that I really see. I'm freaking out at this point. This has never happened to Bashara before. I'm holding a corpse. This is oddly more soothing than the telepathy. Just going. Yeah. Okay.
Reminds me of a song on
Okay.
Wash's playlist. More love in a dead man's arms. Anyway,
What?
And with that, I'm letting you go.
anyway, question. I think we addressed this last time we met, but I can't remember. My eye patch makes me immune to magic that allows other creatures to read my thoughts or determine whether I'm lying. Creatures can communicate telepathically with me only if I allow it. Am I still feeling like being watched?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I couldn't remember, and I wanted to ask.
Mm-hmm. Forward march to
I
this
will
place.
say, however,
Yes.
with that in mind, it was really weird for you, particularly back in that tunnel, when everyone in your party suddenly stopped, and Vishara specifically was having a full-fledged conversation with herself.
Oh.
Oh fuck! You didn't hear that. We have a secret. We have a secret gunslinger.
She's going
Also,
crazy.
Does Vishar have a crossbow she can lend you?
Probably
No,
not.
I don't
Oh.
have a crossbow.
Reminds me of another question that I know I asked last week, but I can't remember as well. My prosthetic arm,
Mhm.
is that still at disadvantage? Because it says it detaches and flies at the target, and I'm imagining it works like a dart.
It would be the ranged attack with your arm would still be a disadvantage.
Okay, because I know darts technically don't, and I was just wondering if it functioned as a dart. So okay, all right, still at disadvantage. Got it.
I was kind of disappointed. I was like, "Yo, that's the perfect torpedo."
Yeah, I mean, it's
Kinda
called
is,
an
honestly.
arcane. It's called an arcane propulsion arm. Like, but no, it's
Water
fine. I
must
just
give
wanted
it
to,
too much resistance.
yeah, I just wanted to check, and that's fine. I just wanted to be clear on the mechanics before I did it.
Oh yeah, it's better to be clear now before you actually do the thing and then become disappointed in the middle of combat.
Right.
Speaking of combat, forward march.
Oh, this isn't foreshadowing at all.
So
I wanted to perceive the room, by the way. I don't know if you heard that.
yeah, I did not hear that. Go ahead and
Okay.
roll a perception.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
That's
With a
24.
14.
It's a 24. I have advantage on sight-based perception
Okay.
checks.
Oh dang.
With that in mind, there really isn't much to perceive, but you do have a sudden insight. So this whole time that you guys have been moving deeper and deeper into the system, you have been kind of like there isn't very much current because the water at this point is just kind of here, but there is just a little bit of a current that you're following. It's running in the same direction as you. But now that you guys are moving toward this particular tunnel that you're heading toward, you are suddenly moving again.
Oh shit.
I let everybody know that the current from that tunnel is going against us, which would lead Wash to believe that that might be coming from the surface.
Oh, so the water is draining from somewhere in this room that's not that open tunnel over there.
Yes.
Okay.
Like I said, the current is very mild. Like you have to kind of be looking for it to even notice it, but it is noticeable enough that like Wash can tell.
Okay.
And he mentions it, so.
Vishar is now really curious about this and is just gonna try to go to the walls and then wait, no, if this is the wrong direction, then that means the right direction is the opposite way. Vishar is realizing and saying out loud. And just goes zoomy towards like this wall area.
And Wash will actively try to pay attention to the current now if he can.
So, help me understand, Colby. What is it you're looking for?
I'm looking for where the current is going. Is it like another passageway that we're not seeing? Is it just a tiny hole in the wall? What's happening with this current?
So it's really hard to tell because the current is so mild. But one of you at some point does kind of have the idea, and one of you fetches like a piece of paper or something from your backpack and releases it into the current, and that gives you something to follow. And bizarrely, the piece of paper floats this way.
Yes, I just drew like a box for a piece of paper.
I'll mark that off.
Is it going up against this wall thing?
It does, and then it disappears.
Vishar's just gonna touch the wall. What happened?
It is solid.
Okay, everyone stand back.
I don't like where this is going.
So I started Eldritch Blasting. Pew 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 pew.
Well, if that's all,
back up a little bit more.
The Eldritch Blast against the the wall right there collides solidly with the wall.
Stop that!
Does not seem to have much of an effect.
Okay. Time
Wash
to bring up
punches the
big
wall with
one.
his arm.
Bang!
His big arm. His good one.
There is a solid impact.
Ooh.
But it really, like, it doesn't feel like, I'm sure you've punched a wall before, especially a rock surface.
Yeah, it's with his mechanical arm too. Like
Exactly. So this is not the first time you've ever done this.
Yeah.
But it's the
Mhm.
first time it ever felt quite like that. Didn't
Mhm. Mhm.
Crux is just
Crux,
going
you
to
wanna
try and
that?
just. I'm gonna try and just like push on the wall, just not trying to like hit it or anything, but just try to go
Mhm.
through it.
Okay.
If anything, just
Really
put a hand out
so,
and try and just push through.
You go through like a progressive process of gradually increasing the strength that you apply,
Hmm.
and trying to move what could be a door. I'm assuming is what you're thinking.
Something.
And it feels like however much strength you apply is exactly how much resistance you are.
I have another spell that I could do.
I want to try falling into it.
I was just gonna say, Wash wants to try to just let the current take him.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
It's
I
not
keep
much
getting
of one,
underwater.
But he wants to like.
Yeah, to try and let it take me with it instead.
The current does take a hold of you once you allow yourself to float, and you find yourself pressed against the solid surface of the wall.
God dang it! All right.
Okay, boys, move out of the way. Mama's gonna try something.
You are not the mother in this group.
Auntie Vishara's gonna try something.
But
No.
Wash is definitely the daddy. Ah.
No.
No, that's Crux's. I say as I cast Shatter.
Is this your way of saying you need money for child support and that's why you joined us?
Maybe.
So anyway, I casted Shatter.
Mhm.
No, I'm
That's-
just fucking around. Wash's kids are dead.
That's a whole lot of
Um,
thunder damage,
what is-
and
60 feet. Okay. So here's the thing. Shatter does it does damage to like natural stone, correct?
yes.
It
Is
does
this not
double
a
damage to
natural?
like crystals and stuff.
Right.
Let me just pull it up. Here we go. A sudden loud ringing noise, painfully intense. Creature, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. Oh, a creature made of a non-magical object that isn't being worn and carried also takes damage. Like, for example, a wall.
A non-magical wall.
Mhm.
You just saw a
Is
piece of
this a
paper
magical-
float through it.
So it's a 60-foot radius. So you watch as
Well, the range is 60
Mhm.
feet. It's a 10-foot sphere
Yeah.
of
oh, it's a 10-foot
damage.
sphere. Okay, so you can
Yeah,
cast
like
it
10-foot
physically
radius.
away,
So technically a
but it
20-foot
only
diameter sphere.
covers- Okay, so 10-foot area. Then the result
Oop, oop.
of the shatter spell is
Yes.
shockingly
I heard shockingly, and that's it.
Yeah.
shockingly nothing.
All right. Stay out of the way. Cause
What are
here
you doing?
comes. I'm opening fire as I point my ring at the frickin' wall and I fire a cannonball at it.
Ooh.
You
Ooh.
boy.
I don't think that's gonna do anything either.
It's 5d10 of force damage and double damage to structures.
One more time.
What is the radius of the explosion?
It's actually not an explosion. I'll link it.
Oh.
for ya, though.
Holy fucking hell. That's a nat 20 shot, bro.
It actually wasn't a roll to attack. That's the damage, and it's doubled. But anyway, it is a. Let's see, where is it? To open fire as an action, you can point to a target you can see within 500 feet and speak a command word. A dark pearlescent cannonball appears in front of you and shoots towards your target. All creatures within 15 feet of the target must make a DC 15 saving throw. Doesn't say what kind of save.
Okay. Show me exactly the point on the wall that you aim for.
I am aiming for this, wherever I saw the piece of paper go through, actually.
Which was like
Okay.
right here-ish. Oh yeah. Boop.
Okay. So you see the pearlescent cannonball that you have conjured shoots toward the wall as it intended to,
Mm-hmm.
and it collides right here. And you see the explosion burst out in 15 feet in either direction. And there's a little bit of like debris from the explosion in the water. There's a bit of like a murky cloud, and you all wait bated breath. And eventually the current sweeps the cloud away to reveal the wall in.
That's it.
Attacked. Great.
Wait, the
Cool.
wall is what?
The wall is still fucking that.
Yeah, after taking 29 times 2 damage. That's insane.
58.
I cast
Hey,
Dispel
DM.
Magic at the wall.
Okay.
GM,
Yes.
can I just investigate this wall and see if there's like a puzzle or some shit?
Yeah, absolutely. Roll your investigation.
I will. Oh,
That would
I
be
have to-
before I do my Dispel Magic. Because I see her doing the thing, and I don't want the wall to just all of a sudden, and she just go away.
Yeah, math is hard. Give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
Totally.
That is a 16. Yeah, 16 total. That's investigation.
Okay, so it is widely known that of all the races, dwarves just know stone.
Yep.
And this dwarf particularly has a mind for patterns. And this dwarf particularly recognizes that the here's a perfect example. When you are building a digital map
Mm-hmm.
and you want to create a large forest scape, but you don't want to draw 3,000 trees, you create like a dozen trees and then you stamp them all over. It is obvious that the texture all over this section of wall is stamped.
No.
However, your understanding is that illusions are not corporeal and do not have physical mass, so it makes no logical sense to you that this wall could possibly be an illusion given all of the physical interaction you guys have had with it.
Bishara,
Hello.
can you do me a favor, darling?
I love favors. What's up?
So you notice how the texture on this wall is a bit off, or is that just me?
Oh. It is a tiny bit off. That is very... It's like a pattern on a coat. Just repeated.
Sort of, but not really, but I won't go into all of that. So will you do me a favor, darling?
Yes.
I'm thinking it might be an illusion that's over a physical thing.
Okay.
So if you want to dispel magic, or if I should, go ahead.
If I dispel magic, it's gonna be a I can do it, don't worry. I'm pretty good at this. Okay, here we go. And I just do the feather dart thing, and then just where the feather dart is, dispel magic originates. Boom.
The dispel magic, what level?
I need to do it at my max, so 4th level.
Okay. The dispel magic collides with the wall, and there is a brief moment of like, think of it as like a toddler's emotional capacity. Like, toddlers don't have like a half measure. When they get happy, they are obsessively happy. When they get angry, they are obsessively angry. This dart just obsessively collided with this wall and had a toddler's tantrum about it. And then as the dispel magic effect has its little fit and fades away, the wall is no longer there.
Oh no. Everyone grab onto stone!
We moving now?
We're not moving.
I don't know. I'm assuming that like the vacuum is just gonna increase tremendously as the water's just
No.
gonna drain. Oh?
Strangely, the water was making its way in.
Oh. Oh shit.
Thank you, darling.
I just hug your Turbian for being the best problem solver. Yay, this is fun.
Everybody else wasted shit before I decided, hey, let's check this out.
I mean, not everybody wasted things. All I did was
The only thing we
try to push on
wasted
the
was a
wall.
cannon. Which
Yeah,
I
I only get one of those per long rest, but no big deal.
I'm
It's
so
fine.
sorry.
Hey, it's okay. We were upset at a wall. We thought we could destroy it. It's okay.
I
And
mean,
now,
that was a lot of damage. Yeah, I fucking thought for sure.
hey, it's totally fine. I, only have one spell slot left. It's totally fine. Well, I have 1 4th level spell slot left, so I'm only going to be counter-spelling one thing.
I could have done that. I asked, did you want me to do it?
I
Oh.
wanted to do the thing.
So there is an option. We did, so when we entered here, we, in an attempt to help our suffocating companions to breathe, we did drop the tavern dart. And that dart is not retrievable for 8 hours.
Right.
So
it's still going to be there for at least 7 hours.
Yeah.
And
At this
38
point,
minutes.
it's not an option. But we could think of, another method of taking a rest to recover before
I
we
just
go
need
forward.
1 hour to get back a spell slot, or we can just go back in time and say that, oh, it was Euterbian who did it.
I don't think we can.
We can't.
It's kind of done.
It's kind of done. It's fine, honestly. Like, I have other spells that I can do that are of lower level. I have Eldritch Blast. I feel fine with this.
I mean, Wash could climb into his bag of holding and sleep for 4 hours. Or not sleep, but, rest for 4 hours and get a long rest.
It's so funny that you can do that.
Because I don't need to breathe. So, I can just climb in my bag and...
That's actually really
And
cool.
how would you get back out of it?
We'd have to pull him out.
It's a strength check to force my way out of a bag.
Yeah.
Which honestly isn't hard.
Mm-hmm.
I'd laugh. You just get trapped in a bag because you can't roll high enough.
Well,
That
I'm
would've
not
been-
I'm not skilled at athletics, but I have advantage and I have a +1 and I have an extra D6 I could roll and I have an extra D4 I could roll. So
That might have been a better option than drinking the invisibility potion and turning into a skeleton.
probably.
Why? Mm-hmm.
What's done is done, but still.
Hindsight.
I love this group. You guys are great.
We have ideas that are great when they're too late to be used.
And hey, I got to
Yep.
use the main death potion. I
Next
was
time.
waiting for an excuse to use that.
Both of you to assume
So-
there will ever be a next time.
Do you all desire to figure out a way to have a long rest?
I'm okay with moving forward. How about you guys?
Yeah, same, honestly.
Yeah. I'm good.
Alright.
Good.
Then let's move forward into drainage territory. Yeah.
I
Now,
figured
this-
I rerolled stealth, but
This tunnel that you have entered is because it has been behind a protective illusionary wall. It is much more gross and disgusting.
Oh.
Ew.
Like, no longer are you wondering, up until this point, you've been like, I almost feel like I can feel the slime in the water. Like, No, now you're sure.
now
the
you're
one-
sure.
now.
Definitely not breathing.
Definitely not breathing now. I wasn't breathing
Yeah.
before, but really not doing
Now
it
I'm
now.
really trying not to breathe. Like
Love
Really
it.
bad.
earlier, I might have done it accidentally, like out of habit, But like
Now it's just like,
now I'm
mm-mm.
consciously avoiding it. Like
The plague, Doctor.
anyway, be right back.
Well,
Busted.
Continue on.
might as well keep moving.
Toddlers are really skilled at eliciting that particular reaction.
Yes.
Yeah.
They just make us laugh with their antics.
No, I was
That
talking
was
about
weird.
the what the fuck reaction.
Oh,
Yeah.
that. I was busy picking up dice I dropped on the floor.
Mhm.
It's even better when they decide that they get to make that reaction too.
Yeah. You ever just see a like really angry toddler and know in their head they're saying fuck? Like they might not know the word, but they can feel it.
Yes.
Oh, I've been around a very angry toddler who could feel it and could also say it.
Excellent.
Nice.
Great combo.
Indeed. Moving forward.
Okay,
Are we?
I'm just
Yes.
taking a moment to read what Jeremy wrote here because like I've read it before, but I'm refreshing my
Yeah.
understanding.
One must
Oh,
refresh.
good.
In the meantime, since everyone is here, if we need to fill for time,
You just wanna
Vishara,
pull- Box.
how long does your detect magic stay up?
Oh, dispel magic? I don't have to detect magic up.
Oh, I thought for some reason I was thinking that you had cast detect
No,
magic.
no,
it
the
was
only
just-
one that I've done is dispel magic. If I
Okay,
cast
dispel.
detect magic, then then my invisibility drops.
Okay.
I really do just want to draw from the box again, because like we have so many magic items in there, but like
Yeah, and you've already had some that you don't use.
I just used one. I will drop the subject. I'm sorry, I'm annoying you.
No, it's fine. I'm just pulling up the document.
Okay.
I'm stalling for time while you are also stalling for time.
Okay.
Love us.
So you guys are you're proceeding through this tunnel and the mucus all over the walls is much thicker.
Mm-hmm.
Ew.
The water is murky. It's just not a pleasant place to be. How do we proceed? What is your method of travel?
I'm gonna try to be stealthy. Optimal word try.
Yeah, I'm slowly swimming through the nastiness, quietly, stealthily.
I'm going to. All right. So let's actually reveal the
I just refreshed
area
Roll 20. Where is it?
Jeremy has created.
A monster.
Basically, a monstrosity. Oh, I'm using the wrong tool to reveal. All right. So you see this murky length of space. This is to represent the tunnel that you are in. It's not as straight as it appears. It like winds back and forth a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But this is where you are currently located. So,
Oh shit.
would you please, if you don't mind, indicate a marching order?
Okay,
Okay.
back.
I'm in the middle.
Look at that.
We're indicating a marching order. Justice, where you
Mhm.
want to stand.
Right behind Croxall, since my ranged shit is pretty much useless.
Fair.
Got
Mhm.
my rapier in my hand that is not metal, and I'm
Oh,
ready
this
to
is gonna be
punch with my
fun.
hand that is metal.
Mhm.
Let's go.
Hey,
And yeah, Crux is going to be out in the front.
Mhm. I'm behind Wash, ready to do the Eldritch Blasty things and say what is ahead, because once again, really dope dark vision.
I have to send a message. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Then
I've also got some good dark vision.
Yay.
Nice.
Dark vision, bros and gals. Do 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 do.
I mean, not magical dark vision if that's what you got, but you know.
That is what I got, but it's 120 feet. You?
Yeah, mine's only 60.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, I just got 60 feet dark vision.
Actually, you know what? Instead of typing this out, I am going to move to the whisper room.
The Whisper Realm.
what?
Oh.
Who?
Oh.
A tea? Is there a tea?
Secrets.
Secret, 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 secret. I can't stand it.
Very secret, even for stream.
But on the bright side, I found Jonathan. So now I get to show you what I think washing formal wear looks like.
Okay.
I mean, that's not far off. The hat's wrong, but
I know the hat's wrong, but that's fine. You're in formal wear.
yeah,
Yeah.
very, very like Victorian gentleman slash, Western duster kind of feel.
Welcome back.
Drop. Yeehaw, madame. Anyways, hello.
Hi. I just got visited by the Raven Queen, and she had a message.
Yikes.
Oh,
You know how the Raven Queen is kind of in control of fate and the moment of death?
Yes.
She said our threads just ended.
She said what?
Our threads. You know, the threads of fate. You know, that sort of thing. It's real. Just letting you all know that now. Because, hey, breaking the fourth wall here, reality check. She said they just ended, and to stop whatever the fuck we're doing, because they just ended. So what we are doing will lead to our death. I don't want to die, Matthew Mercer.
I know exactly
That's
how
what's
I want
happening.
to do this. We're gonna turn right around and we're gonna leave.
Yes.
I mean,
What
I'm already dead, so
I don't want to join you, but
I feel like you're only half dead since you're still walking, talking, and I don't want to be fully dead, so I'm gonna walk away. Or
That's fair.
swim away. How the fuck?
should we go down the other tunnel?
I mean, if what we're doing is apparently so bad and it's going to apparently end our lives, maybe we should just leave.
So we're just gonna leave these Huan Ti to their fate and just let the village die of drought?
Wasn't there another way to go in that room?
There was.
No, it was just we decided that the other tunnel was leading back to the.
Oh, the other tunnel was leading back to the exit. Oh.
Yeah.
Ow.
We
We're back
could have
to an exit.
bypassed people. We could have bypassed so many things if we went the right way. It's fine. So, we have a warning from the gods above. Either we do something that we wouldn't normally do to prep and maybe find something useful, or we die. You said it, baby.
From the baby forward.
Mr. Man, calm
He's
down,
fine.
okay?
I'm commenting because it's cute. It's not a bother.
It's really adorable, actually.
Yeah, he's trying to say dad really fast to get my attention, so
Aw, that's adorable.
Notice me, damn it.
Okay. Item check. Maybe something in our inventory can help us. I have a firework that explodes into glass.
I feel like you don't know exactly what that firework does.
I have an ice pick that can make a 5-foot thing of things.
Yeah, we've
Maybe
done
there's
that.
a sale happening in the black market stall for magical items. I don't know.
I doubt it.
I open the black market stall.
It looks away.
And the merchant drowns.
I don't know. I'm trying to
No,
do
the
something unpredictable.
The merchant
want-
has to make
you
a
want the
con
box.
save.
You
Yes,
want-
please. Yes, please.
Alright, Ashari, you get the box, but just once.
Yay!
Actually, as many times as you want. I don't give a shite. We're apparently going to die. I don't give a shite.
4 rolls. Ah.
Oh god. What have
Are
I done?
Are you sure it was the Raven Queen?
Yes. Positive. She had the same face, she had the same aura, although she was doing something that she's never done before. Panicked.
What?
Beg pardon?
The Raven Queen herself was panicking. That never happens. She always has an air of confidence and of just blankness and just, I'm very mellow today. How are you doing? You're dead. How do you feel about that? Sort of a vibe. But this time, she was just, oh my god, what are you doing? Stop. You are going to die if you continue this course of action. Sort of thing. Which is why I'm like, okay, if our threads are cut, that's because if we do what we're doing, we're going to die. Which means we need to be chaotic. We need to be unpredictable. We need to
on.
do something out of the norm. Yes.
They're already cut or they're close to being cut?
What was the exact wording?
Well, the exact wording was all of your threads just ended.
All of our threads just ended.
Then shouldn't we already be dead?
We really? I mean, we should.
So
Maybe
are
it's
we-
because we're doing something
What's the
chaotic.
familiarity?
Perhaps
you have a familiarity through your life and the years that you've spent with the Raven Queen.
Mm-hmm.
Roll an insight for me.
Insight coming right up.
I was about to say, I feel like that was something that I in character would have asked because of the various
Ooh.
of faith I would have read. So
Mhm.
maybe I would have known about that.
Yeah,
And
you
then the
can,
19.
Vishara, if you would like to also roll a religion check, you are welcome to do so.
Oh, sweet. 1 religion check. Oh, I thought you asked me for the insight just now.
No, actually, I did say Vishara, but I was intending to say Euterbian because we're
Oh. Okay. So,
Uh,
scratch that. Religion.
So what
No,
was your
not-
insight?
Math is hard. That's a 25 for religion check for me.
Okay, what was the insight check?
from Colby, I think it was 20. Or Vishara, I mean.
Okay, so you both rolled well enough. I think the conclusion that both of you come to is definitely along the lines of we are very near a situation that will end all of our lives unless we do something to prevent that.
Like drawing from the box of magical items.
Before we do that, I have an item that from the box that might be a benefit, maybe.
Yes? What is it?
Which one is it? Can you tell by my tone of voice that I'm very confused?
So, because of the weird telepathy nature, I don't really know how detect thoughts works, but maybe we could use it to try and hear things from the weird lady.
Oh,
Maybe, I don't know.
that could
What?
work.
Trying
I
to
don't
come
know
up
what
with
you're
ideas. The all-knowing earpiece.
Oh. It is all knowing.
It's
no.
not. Of approximate detect thoughts is the ending of that.
Oh, right. Only partially correct. Oh. Well,
But I don't know.
Possibly.
I mean, at least try one, but
Yeah.
Yeah, it has 4 charges of detect the spell detect thoughts, but what you hear is only partially correct.
yeah.
So, like, man, I had tuna rolls for breakfast. You had some kind of roll, but it wasn't tuna. That sort
More
of
of you had breakfast is what I was thinking.
That makes sense. What even is a tuna roll? I just made that up.
It's sushi.
Oh, yeah.
So
I didn't
Chelsea,
make that up.
that one's your
Japan
call.
did.
I will also give you because
The reason why this is potentially going to happen in a bad way is because I, as a DM, am particularly bad at utilizing something that Jeremy has included into this map. And it's something that you guys have habitually gotten used to not doing. So that's why I'm giving you this interaction from the
Oh.
Raven Queen,
Okay.
because it's my fault that you guys have become complacent in not doing this.
We
Okay.
gotta check for traps.
Yep.
There are trap things, but also there are items in a box. As I take
Check
something
for
out.
traps. We gotta. Oh man, we're gonna turn into the paranoid players. Fuck.
I mean,
That's
usually when I
okay.
play a rogue, that's what I'm always doing.
Kid is very paranoid and would be happy to not die and do anything that would make that happen.
Mm-hmm.
And Wash is very alert, so
Mm-hmm.
not gonna
I
be surprised.
am. What am I doing?
Are you checking for traps? Can you check for traps? Are you gonna be okay?
I can
if you
pull
check
an
for
item
traps?
out of a bag.
All right, roll for it, I guess.
Roll a d4, roll 1d100. I kind of forgot.
Well, usually, I'd say roll a d4 to figure out which compartment, but honestly, I don't remember what chart I had for that, and I can't find it. So just roll a d100.
55.
You pull out a pashmina.
What now?
A pashmina, it's kind of like a very fancy scarf. Or like a smaller shawl, but really fancy.
Yes! And I put it on.
Oh no.
I mean, you're fine. So you're
Cool.
fine.
This is a nice scarf. Okay,
Next
I
thing
feel
you
safe
know, it's
now.
choking.
Here's your box back.
It's not gonna choke.
Wash will help Croxall, since he's in the front, look for traps as we move forward.
okay.
Would you like bardic inspiration, Crocs?
Well, first off, who's got the better eyesight here for checking things out? Because if we're going investigation, I've got a 0.
I mean, I've got a +4 with the potential to add a d6 and a d4.
Well, then I'll help you search.
Okay.
Wash, I think you are an amazing individual, and I'm very glad you've joined this team. You are now inspired.
I am. Thank you.
Yes.
I mean, thank you.
Thank you.
Now, please be vigilant.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna roll this like this. Croxall is helping me, so that's advantage, right?
If I remember correctly.
Yeah, that would be advantage with
Okay.
assistance.
We have gotten used to not checking for traps.
We totally have, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think we just don't encounter traps all that much. And that's probably
And
it.
That's fine. What's your inspiration die?
1d6, sadly. Next time I level up, I'm taking a level in Bard or Warlock. I still haven't decided yet. So it could increase.
Spending a charge. And I'm not using my extra d6 because I only have one of those left and I kind of want to save it. So.
Oh, you're spending a charge. Yay.
Yep. 23.
Ooh, that's high.
Okay. So far, you don't see anything
dangerous, but we will go with that roll as we proceed further
Mm-hmm.
down.
Cool.
Dope. Well, let's continue forward.
So
Sounds like
everyone move your character sheets here for me, and we will assume the marching order for me to be informed on that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Assuming it'll be Wash and I up at the front, searching for traps and being quiet as we
Mhm.
can while doing so.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else will probably follow.
Mm-hmm.
I will leave Amelia at the back, ready to shoot things.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, and I am casting a lovely spell to help get rid of slime as we're moving.
Is it prestidigitation?
It's prestidigitation. Oh, I casted it twice
Okay.
by accident. Oop.
All right.
There's a
So
lot
going
of slime.
forward, with your 23, Jeremy has indicated exactly what role what. So with a 23, okay, so I'm going to move Wash. Where is Wash? There he is.
Right there.
At about this point
Do-do-do-do.
in your progression forward. Sorry.
Mhm.
That is about the point where you detect about 15 feet ahead of you. Let me get out my ruler so I can indicate where you've seen it. There seems to be an irregularity in the slime on both sides of the wall, exactly where you're pointing. So there's a spot on each wall, opposite each other, where the slime seems to be thinner and slightly discolored.
Hmm. Can I cast Prestidigitation on the slime to sort of just remove it?
Yeah,
Yep.
you can absolutely do that. Prestidigitation does absolutely remove the slime from that area, and you can see that there is a glyph of some sort on the
Gosh,
wall
Oh.
behind both spots in the slime.
Hey, Euterbian. Do you see those glyphs?
I point at him.
Yes.
Do you want to dispel them?
All right.
Thank you.
Do that. I'll do that. I'll do that. Where the fuck in this notebook is my spell sheet?
I don't know.
Oh, found it.
Yay! Spells!
Yeah. I'll do that. And I'll dispel magic. DM, does dispel magic work?
Okay, so dispel magic, where are you casting it first? There are two of them.
I was just
Left or
gonna
right?
ask, is there one on each wall?
Yep.
Left first, I guess.
That is our motto.
Okay. Dispel magic does collide with the spot that you aim for, and there is kind of the arcane equivalent of a short-circuited circuit board.
Nice.
And it does seem to have rendered something inert.
Yes!
Alright. You want me to get the other one as well?
Yes, please.
And two.
I mean, before you do we want to see if we could just hug this wall and slip past?
Nope, didn't want to chance it. Spells are capable of doing immaculate work, and believe me, I've had to hire Magus to get rid of some traps.
Before I dispel the magic, do I actually recognize the glyph and what the spell is?
Not from this
Ooh.
distance. You would need to get closer
Ah.
to examine it.
Nah, I'm just gonna fucking dispel it. I don't wanna die.
No one knew.
I mean, Wash was willing to test it.
Nope.
No. No thanks. Alright. Just gonna cast this second spell at the other one and hope that somehow they don't both come back. That'd be bullshit.
Okay, so both of them seem to have been stripped of their magical properties.
Yes. Oh, this is nice. Okay. Moving
Keeping an
forward.
eye out. Yeah, keeping an eye out still. Moving forward.
Hold on.
Especially for anything
hold
on the floor.
We're holding on.
I'm gonna
Holding.
notice that you said magical stuff, and your turbine's a little bit smarter than to just go ahead. So we're gonna find another rock and throw it towards that area to make sure there's nothing physical that comes out.
Okay.
I'm loving
the
this.
rock does float through the water for about 10-15 feet and float to the floor about right where the whatever they are located, and does not seem to have triggered anything.
Good enough.
Cool.
Good enough for me.
Matching.
Do you guys Euterbian, do you still want to like try to determine what they were?
Sure.
Reading the leftover glyphs on the wall.
Okay. Roll a religion check.
Yay! That is a 17.
17 is strong enough for Euterbian to get a sudden insight into what a bastard Jeremy is. So let me tell you a story. So on one side of the wall was a symbol of pain. This symbol was set with the trigger that it would go off if anyone comes within 10 feet of it. And it causes racking pain and does damage. It does, let's see, I forget how much damage, but it does significant damage.
Mhm.
And on the opposite wall, right across from it, is a symbol of death.
Oh.
And it is set with the trigger that anyone within 20 feet of it who screams in pain triggers the symbol of death, which deals 10d10 necrotic damage. So in effect, triggering one triggers them both, and it would have been certain death.
I mean,
Lord.
I mean, I got advantage on death saves. It's fine.
Hey, I just got a quick question real quick. Out of curiosity, which one was on the left that I disabled first?
It's hard to say because you guys are like traveling toward me, so your left would be my right, which would be you disabled death first and then pain.
Please go left.
Oh, we saved us. We disabled death. You disabled death.
I don't know. I think I would have had some fun walking into it.
Alright.
And
Hello,
you all
death,
at this
my old
point,
friend.
as you are moving past these glyphs, you definitely feel a change in the water.
Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Like kind of in the same way that temperature is to water, emotion is, like, so it feels like the temperature in the water gets colder, but it's more like the emotion around you gets colder.
Oh. Someone said that we dispelled her glyphs.
Yes.
Sorry, Jeremy.
Jeremy.
Okay.
Sorry,
Uh,
Cruella.
Although Croxall is
we
going to put his
proceed-
armor pieces back on too before we keep going.
I would recommend doing so.
Yeah, just bonus action, speak its command word, and
Iron Man the shit out of it.
basically.
You do feel that feeling of being watched is potent at this. It's just you have graduated beyond the suspicion that maybe someone's watching you, and you have proceeded into the territory of I am for sure being watched. There is something watching.
sorry, but I feel like that would have been dispelled as soon as that brain lady came on and knew all of our names. So, not to be a metagamer, but that's a little bit of bullshit.
I have 45 extra minutes. Yay, I'm good till 4:45.
Nice. Let's keep going.
Yay!
Quick question. How long have we been in here?
Let's
In total.
say in total, we have been here. I'm going to say that it's been well over an hour, probably upwards of 90 minutes.
Okay.
Watch
Invisibility
this
drops
stealth
right now.
anymore. Yeah.
And I will say that this is an opportunity that all of you might have to make preparations for potential upcoming encounters.
Do we want to just take a quick minute to breathe, take a nice nap, maybe watch a movie inside of my brain palace? Or why watch a nice play? I don't know why I said movie.
I'll keep an eye out for you.
Yay, thank you. And
you doing that?
whoever wants to join me in the brain palace.
It does seem like a potentially good time to take a long rest.
Oh, long rest? Oh, I was going to say a nice short rest.
Okay. It's up to you
Oh my
because
God.
you're the one that's you are the one that's proceeding with very few spell slots. So that is your call.
I'm
Oh,
also
I
not
only
doing the greatest.
I have a lot of spell slots left. Like I just was running out of my my 4th level, which comes back on a short rest. So like, yeah.
Okay, but the healer has said elsewise.
Yeah, the healer who only
The-
gets their spell slots back on long rests. So, please.
Oh right, we might want to do that. Yeah, that is very important. I'm sorry for not being considerate.
It's fine.
I'm sorry.
How dare?
I
How
know, I
dare
feel
they?
terrible.
It's fine. It's hard to
Yeah.
consider.
It is hard to consider. Do we want to backtrack to our lovely cabin? I mean, our lovely Dart Hotel?
Well, we'd have to go back to where we threw it.
And you do remember that the
Yeah.
tavern was not submerged in water.
Yeah,
And
and there
you all
was
had-
a tunnel that.
Wait,
sorry,
I
there was a
can
tunnel
just
that went-
buy bowls that we can fill with water, and then we can just put them on ourselves like a helmet. Or we can just have our heads dunked in water.
But
Would
we
that be
still have
comfortable
to go-
sleeping?
No, and also we'd have to go back to where we threw it.
Real.
Mm-hmm.
And let's just sleep here. Here's a better spot than anywhere else.
And if we were to leave this place for, say, 6 to 8 hours, that would allow 6 to 8 hours for certain defenses to be erected.
That's fair.
Ugh.
Let's stay here to make sure that nothing else bad happens. Well.
Okay.
Good. I mean, how long has it been since like our last long rest?
Oh,
Been
3-4 hours?
no, it's been so like you guys got up in the morning and you had some conversation and some preparation to hit the road, and then it was a bit of travel from the village to the mouth of the cave.
It's been a hot minute, is what you're
I'd
saying.
say it's been like 7-8 hours.
Oh. Yeah.
So not quite
Naps are
long enough that you feel physically tired, but it's been long enough that you could potentially convince yourself to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Might not be
Trucks.
physically tired for you, but I am physically drained from magic and bullshit.
It is magical bullshit. Tell you what, do you want to be comfortable and on a couch or a lovely bed watching your favorite play?
I'm sleeping on the bottom of the slime pit. We're going to the bottom of the slime pit and sleeping there.
Okay,
We're
you're there.
crashing, dude.
The best part of that is, aside from those of you like Euterbian and Croxall with like significant weight attached to your physical form, the rest of us are all kind of like with the slimy nature of the water, it is more buoyant than most water. And
Mhm.
most of us float weightlessly. There is no laying down.
Mm.
When you relax, you just kind of float.
Me and my
Like in zero
65
gravity.
pounds of armor beg to differ.
Okay, this is actually kind of nice. Whee.
Well, since I'm pretty sure Wash isn't going to be going to sleep because he just doesn't need to,
Mhm.
I'm just gonna stay up and keep watch, extra watch with him, and just bullshit about shit, you know. Nothing in specifics, but
Just bro time.
kind of.
So I kind of fucked up, Chelsea.
Mhm.
I thought there was no differences in between the archived version of Reborn and the new official version of Reborn.
Mhm.
And apparently there was one that I missed, but I can no longer choose the archived version of Reborn.
Okay. Why is that?
It's not an option anymore since I clicked confirm on the race change and then I noticed the new thing.
Okay,
And I
what's
was
the
like, oh
change?
fuck. It gives me. Hold on. If you replace a race with, you can keep following elements of that race and skill proficiencies you gain from it. If you don't keep any of those, oh wait, never mind. I think I can just choose not to choose a skill, and then it won't give me extra skills because it shouldn't. Yeah.
Then we're good.
Yeah, because it was gonna let me choose. Okay, so I'll read the whole thing, right? It's ancestral legacy, and if you replace a race with this lineage, you can keep the following elements of that race: any skill proficiencies you gain from it, and any climbing, flying, or swim speed you gain from it. If you don't keep any of those elements, or you choose this lineage at character creation, you gain proficiency in 2 skills of your choice. And he was a human, and then he died, so he's keeping that stuff.
Okay.
So we're good.
So we're good. Yeah. So just
Perfect.
That works for me.
okay,
Mhm.
cool.
Mhm.
Okay. I think we're to the point where we've been at it for about 3 hours, and unfortunately, my whole family has picked today to meet at my grandparents' house to
Oh no.
visit the grandparents. So everybody's been there for like an hour, and I told them that I'd be there when I could. So let's go ahead and leave it here. We will begin next session at the tail end of the long rest. There is, I will mention that there is quite an
Yay.
opportunity during the rest. Role play could happen if that's desired. You guys can have little conversations and stuff if you need.
Mhm.
That kind of stuff is a possibility at this point. Otherwise, we'll pick up when everybody wakes up and is ready to resume.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
This was nice. I love
Thank
this
you
session.
guys so much.
Mm.
You.
Here.
You're
I
welcome.
missed you guys. I
I
missed you
missed
guys.
you guys a lot too.
I'm just glad I was able to make it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
It was
You made it for
good.
quite a bit.
Yeah.
Wait for a good chunk of time, dude.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I
Stoked.
guess we can wrap up the stream here real quick.
Mhm.
Don't forget
What
to
will-
follow, like, subscribe. Catch us next week, hopefully.
I love it. I never have to even say it.
I love
What
saying
will
it.
happen next week in this tale of adventures? Will they finally meet that crazy abomination lizard lady? What will happen to the water? Will they be able to breathe once they destroy her? What will happen with the hotel dart? Find out next week on Underwater Caverns.
Will the measures they take be desperate?
Always.
Ah.
What does this magical parka do? It's not a parka. What is it?
Alrighty. Well,
Pashmina.
Pashnini. Nina. I wrote
Pashmina?
Nina. I wrote Patchnini.
Scarf. It's a scarf.
You
Well-
guys.
until next time, we'll catch y'all later. And like the man said, comment, follow, like, subscribe.